This year, Headless Horseman has came out early to all traders and everyone. For those who don't know, Headless Horseman is possibly Roblox's most popular package. As in value, it's pretty valued because of one thing and one thing only. People don't care about the Headless Horseman, they care about the Headless straight up. So the Headless Horseman is a package that costs around $350 US. That should be your first sign to say, yeah, maybe it's not worth it. And I don't think it's worth it personally after having it for 2 years. I bought the Headless Horseman around 2 years ago and I featured it on my channel saying is it worth it or not. My opinion has greatly changed. I do not believe it's worth it and here's why. First off, you may be surprised at this, but people actually treat you different when you have the Headless Horseman. They will treat you like a donation machine when you're in Please Donate, when you're in any of those games, like you have infinite money to give. Because after all, you could spend $300 on a single head, a single virtual item. Why can't you dish it out for them is their logic. Don't get me wrong, it's good to be generous. I've hosted streams in the past where I've helped people get Headless because I understand how important Headless can be to some members of the community. But do you really want it to be treated as rich, or do you want to be treated as normal? For me, I'd rather be treated as normal and not a money machine, because I don't even like going in games and people begging me to friend them, people begging me, oh yeah, can I be your friend? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I borrow some of your Robux? Like, no. And to be honest, some of these reactions can actually get very uncomfortable, especially when you're just trying to play a game with your friends. So you're just trying to play epic mini games, and often it will be that random players will come up to you and beg you for Robux, which number one is disrespectful. Please don't use people for their money. And number two, they earn that money, they can use it however they want and not necessarily on you. Sorry. So if you want to be treated as a rich person that can be used for their money, go ahead and buy it. I mean, it is a status symbol on Roblox, and I think that's what's really curious about the Headless Horseman. How much of a status symbol, how much of I'm rich symbol it's been. It's not really about the Headless itself, it's more about what vibes it gives off, if you get what I mean. And yeah, being Headless is cool, but another problem I have with the Headless, $385 US. Now if you're a developer or if you do commission work on Roblox, that money is practically like virtual money to you. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't matter because commissioners make a lot more, especially the bigger ones, when it comes to this kind of stuff. But say you're just a normal human like me that can't exactly get Robux through games or development or something like that. And $300 can get you a lot of things. $300 can feed a family of 4's worth groceries. $300 can pay off 3 cell phone bills. $300 can even pay rent in some low-income areas of the United States right now. And let's be honest, no one actually uses the package of the Headless Horseman. They only use the head. We don't actually care about the Horseman, we just care about the Headless. And I think that's what's important to most people. So essentially, when people buy the package, they're only buying it just not to have a head in Roblox. And to me, it's like, seriously, are you gonna waste $385 on having no pixels on your avatar's head in Roblox? Like, that's kind of just ridiculous to me. Looking back, I made a wrong choice by buying the Headless Horseman. It gave me satisfaction for 2 seconds, and then I never used it again unless it was to show off I was rich or something, because it's not an integral part of what people need. There are so much better ways to spend your money, and honestly, spending money like it's frugal is not really a responsible decision to do. And I just wouldn't do it personally. Also, not to mention, with the UGC catalog, things have changed greatly. There are other ways to look like Headless for a lot cheaper, even small heads that can pretty much create the same look as Headless without spending $385 on a silly little package. It's a steep price for a purely cosmetic change that doesn't really offer any significant gameplay changes or content. Again, it's just if you want to look cool, because even if you try this in other games, the Headless trick, Headless is actually a really small head on Roblox, is what Roblox defines it as, technically. So even your hitboxes, they will not change. They will not become all of a sudden people can throw through your head. Nope, it will still happen. Same in Murder Mystery 2, and someone stabs a knife in my head. Well, my head is technically still there, even though I'm Headless. So basically with Headless, the way you get Headless is it's only for a certain amount of periods each year. Normally it releases around Halloween, but I'm guessing this year they decided to do it early because they leaked it to all the news accounts that it would be coming early, and it has came early this year for 30,000 Robux. meaning it might go off sale in around a month or two, so if you want to get it, even after all the reasoning I've said, you have to get it within a month. Anyways, after you get Headless, let me know your reaction, or if you're not getting Headless this year, that's fine too. Don't feel like you're missing out, because I don't feel like I'm missing out personally. I'll see y'all in the next video.